Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly, I guess you're a friendly, I don't know, Jedi Master? Because today we are playing probably the conclusion of our Star Wars 2D20 adventure that we have been playing. Now, this is a custom-made game. I'm tweaking the rules from Modiphius's excellent 2D20 Achtung, Cthulhu with some rules also drawn from their outstanding Star Trek Adventures game, but that's all sort of been put in the stew and came out together to make this fine game. We're calling this game The Night Below with a K, and with me today are the stars, are the crew of the stalwart vessel, The Night Below. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing? First up, we've got Jeffrey.
Hi everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Cal Ador. He is a Bothan soldier and a black market dealer.
Very nice. Next up is Andrew.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrew. I also need to load my damn character sheet like a pro. I am Taniv, or Tan-Niv, I'm a Rhodian bounty hunter.
Nice. Next up is Will.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm playing Chael. He is a Myrilian Jedi counselor.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is our resident armor smith, Dave.
Hey everybody, I am Dave.
Oh, we just lost your audio, Dave.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see what's going on in...
Over here.
That means his audio shut off in Zoom. I thought he was fucking around for a moment there.
Oh, he just dropped out of the Zoom.
Okay, there we go. Maybe he's rejoining. Let's see here. Okay. While Dave is rejoining, guys, why don't you... Let's all get caught back up. We didn't get a chance to play this last week on account of Andrew got stuck on a train.
Freaking remind
Will
me.
was on vacation.
I only got home right now last week.
Oh my god.
This time last week. Literally walking in the door at 9:30.
Dave, can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
We can, yeah.
Woohoo! I'm playing Dune, Nautilin Jedi Guardian, and I just want to point out that many Bothans died to get some information, so maybe tonight will be no different.
Yep. Doesn't bode well for you, Cal.
No, I don't like that. What's that comment all about?
Guys, what, like I said, last week we were, due to a number of circumstances, we weren't able to continue on with this or conclude this adventure. What happened last time? I've got some visual aids. Let me bring us over to the bar. There we go, is the old tavern.
I think there was, we were in the bar and the Imperials showed up and there was some really gentle discussions and negotiations perhaps, and the lights went out.
Yep, that sounds close.
And then shit went down. Started a fight with the Imperials while Taniv and Nox,
Yep.
I think, were in talking with someone special, the guy we were trying to get information from.
Yes, Mudob, the mysterious. And then while having that conversation with Mudob, who you thought was a criminal information broker living in Hutt space, you did find something. It seems that Mudob had some secrets of his own.
Yes.
He had some kind of wizard that was stifling the force in his room.
He did.
And turns out he's a force-wielding Jedi himself.
He is. And so there's the lizard he had in his terrarium, one of them. And he also mentioned a name as well, too. Someone who... shoot, I'm just going to move this momentum. Oh, because George can't make it today. Who wants to do the momentum pool for you guys? Who's not me, I guess.
Yeah, who's not Kevin? Yeah, I'll keep track of it, Kevin.
Okay, so just a matter of the blue bar on the X-wing there. Just if you could add that as momentum is added and remove it when it's removed, that'd be terrific. I'm moving my threat thing because watching the last video, I realized that because of where I'd place it, I had to keep moving it every time. So I'm going to try and maximize the ergonomics of our layout here. So you did find that, and then I believe we ended our session with you guys in a bit of a scrap with Lieutenant Graff and his 2 stormtrooper groups, and Mudob had just activated 2 things on his cane. One of them was a secret way to get back to your ship, and the other one was a lightsaber. So, let's see here. I'm quickly checking one thing for this. Here we go. Nope. Someone had a crash. Okay. All right. I was just quickly checking one thing about squads. We've been playing so many of these, tricky dice, momentum advantage games, going from one to the other is sometimes a little bit of a mental gymnastics effort. So where we're starting, guys, is we'll go back into the order. So Tanev, you were going to be watching at the door. The door opened up, and you saw there was that scared protocol droid. You were in the back of the Dark Moon cantina, and the let's see here. The rest of you guys were out front. I think what we'll do now is we'll just have everyone share in initiative. So the way it works is we don't roll initiative in the game. You guys are assumed to go first unless I spend threat to go. And so you guys will be dictating who we're, shining the light on. Mudob will act on your turn. So when you guys choose for him, he's said that one thing that he mentioned at the end of the last session was that he sensed a dark side wielder there. And because one of you at least had activated their lightsaber, I think it was Chael, then they know there's at least one Jedi here, which means the Imperials and whatnot, they need to find a Jedi here. So Mudob is the one who's stepping forward and going out there purportedly to sacrifice himself. Now, guys, top of the round, I am not going to be going, so who would like to go first?
Am I the only one that's conscious?
Everyone's conscious. Remember, it's a threshold. Yep. Your red bar will be going up, and once it exceeds the threshold, that's when you start suffering wounds.
Okay. So,
You're the only one
I think everybody needs to get out of here, don't we?
Yeah, I think Drune's the only one who's fatigued mildly as well.
Okay.
So you guys did suddenly find where we last round for you guys. You found that there was suddenly a fairly powerful force presence in the back. I'm going to switch up to something a little more intense here too, guys. Let's see if I can. What do we got here? What's this? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Assuming that Nox, and I'll just, he'll just kind of take my lead, I assume, in this case.
We're going to assume Nox is whatever. Same way we do in the other games. Like,
so
we'll
I'm
assume he wasn't there, but
leave the, Mudob has made it clear that he's going to try to buy us time, and he's not coming with us. So after a polite amount of protest on my part,
no, don't, please.
No, it was genuine protest. He's, but all right.
Do you want to? Like, if you want to try and convince him, you can certainly do that.
I think we were trying to. Well, I was trying to last time.
Not to point to too much of a personal thing on Tanev, but I mean, if I expect that Drune was not the first Jedi that you went out and hunted down.
This is true.
Are you comfortable having yet another one? Their blood on your hands.
I think this is part of, because we've discussed it before, that Tanev is trying to redeem himself for his mistakes. So I think he is trying to implore. Nox has given him the whole no, I get what he's trying to do, and Tanev is like, but why? We can just go. I'm not a force user, so I don't sense any dark
No, and I mean, and this cryptic.
I don't know what the fuck.
So what do we do this here? Remember, you can spend fortune points to make a truth, which could potentially make things easier for you. You don't have to do that, but you have 2 fortune points. What would you like to say to either spend to create a truth or make a attempt to try and persuade this guy? He seems to have his mind set, but this is not, having dealt with some of these guys. I imagine that during the Dark Times, there are 2 kinds of Jedis. There are the fatalistic ones who are like, this is how I sacrifice myself, and now I'll go out, or there are the ones who are, this is how I survive and bring the Force, to a brighter time in future. Right.
I'm thinking about appealing to the bounty hunter truth and saying, something about we can use that. Like I could try to there is a way out of patrols and such, because if you're with me, I can use that I'm on a what's it called? That I'm on a job. I've been hired to get you or something. If it comes down to that, but
I think that's a good. Let me just try and help reorient your thinking here a little bit. So if you were doing something,
planning, not the motivation.
Exactly. That's a good. It's good to be thinking about that as a potential plan going forward. What do you want to say to this guy? Let's just keep it real simple.
I'm just going to appeal to the greater good. That I appreciate you got the reference. But just the if it ends here for him, then it just ends. There is more that needs to be done here, and your struggle's not over. And we are but a few, but this war is not yet finished. We can still eke out a resistance to this. We can overcome this.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So let's do this. That's great. Why don't you give us? Let's see. What do you got for your skills here?
Persuasion. I have 2. I'm thinking it's that and maybe reason.
Yeah, I buy that. Yeah. So right now you got 2 dice. There's 1 point in the momentum pool. You can always give me more threat as well. And again, don't be shy with give me threat. It all makes the game work better. It's the grist that makes the wheels turn.
Start off well, because the battle's going to be the battle.
Yep.
But this is less certain, I think. Look at me, so confident we're going to totally kick their asses.
What you can also do, you can spend a fortune point to automatically have one of your 5 potential dice count as if you rolled a 1. And just thinking mechanically as well too, if what you want to do is get a real kick-ass success on this, that could feed a bunch of momentum in to help your allies when they take their turn.
Okay. Yeah, let's do all those things. So I'll spend a fortune point.
Sure.
Oops. Why didn't that hit? There we go. And I will give you threat.
So you need how many? You can give me up to.
We've only got the 1.
No, that's your momentum. You can take that momentum.
I thought you spend that to use to
and then you can
give me
2 threat to get yourself another dice. So you can roll 4 dice and then also have the fortune point counting as a 1.
Yes, please. I think that is great. So 20.
So you're spending the momentum, right?
I am going to spend the momentum, unless there's objections.
We can no, that's fine. I just want to keep track of it.
All right, so 4 dice. Here we go.
So that's wow. What is okay? Hold on now. What is no? That's good. Remember, you want to roll low.
Oh, I thought that was a 13. Okay.
So you got. Let's see here. What was your? What skill are you using? Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yeah. So check it out. One of those is already a double success. So you've got 4, 5, 6. And I think that's it. So 6 successes. You needed 2 to persuade this guy. So you have 4 momentum from that first roll. Where's that going?
Momentum well spent.
You can spend it to do other stuff, or you can dump in the momentum pool. What are you thinking?
I think for now I'll dump it in the momentum pool.
Nice.
And that's 4?
4 points of the momentum pool. So yeah, Moondog tries to walk past you. You grab him on the shoulder, you know, and you look at him and you're like, there's no saving us out there. There's you dead. That's it. Let's go. And you pull him over. Guys, either I spend threat or one of you, hold on. One of you guys go. I just looked that
I'll
up.
go.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, do it.
So, Jail's already let the cat out of the bag that there's a Jedi in the room.
Yep.
So,
You guys are before
gonna-
Master Yoda afterwards. He did it. He did it.
I'm not breaking any surprises or anything like that by drawing 2 lightsabers and lighting them up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna head straight at them.
Okay. So it's a minor action to draw both your lightsabers.
But it's also dark, so
So yeah. So it increases it by 1. What is it? Did I grab my? I forgot my DM screen. Hold on. Will, have a drink.
Drink. Everybody drink. Evan's getting a book.
Forgot to grab a book. Okay.
ooh, that's some good hydrogen monoxide.
All right.
You gotta watch out.
Oh yeah, melee is a contested thing, right? I forgot about that. Okay, here we go. Then, yeah, both your things are activated, and then, so it would be, yeah, it still is. Who put out the lights is still a active truth in here.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna move forward and attack the stormtroopers.
Okay,
Closest ones.
wow, so easily. You race forward. Why don't you? Let's see here. So there's 4 momentum in the pool, and I am only rolling 2 dice. Let's see here. Yeah, because one of them is down to 3 guys. Is the bigger group or the smaller group you're going for?
Bigger group?
Bigger group, okay. Okay.
Because I'm going to use my two-fisted talent and spend 1 momentum to hit an additional target within reach of the primary target when attacking.
Awesome. 2 for the leader, 1, 2. Okay. So I'm rolling 4 dice on mine. So because it's a contested roll. And how much are you putting in? And your momentum, you remember you can spend that after the result as well. Oh, you got your battle meditation. What did your battle meditation do again?
It was giving us. It made the close rate allies within close range hitting them will increase difficulty by +2.
Oh, okay.
And I spent +1 momentum to give +1 cover as well.
Okay, nice.
Affecting Jeff or Calador and myself.
Yeah. Difficult.
So
Okay.
I'm going to. I'll spend 2 momentum to roll more dice.
Okay. Well, you have to spend 3. Remember, the first one costs 1, second one costs 2, third one costs 3.
Okay. But I got to leave 1 in there in case I get a hit and I can.
You got
count
it.
a hit.
Okay, I'm rolling for. So they're like, look out, watch out. I got 2 successes.
Okay, and so I'm rolling 5d20.
Wait, let me double check here. Yes, you are. Yeah, I got 3 successes.
And I'm using.
No, you're rolling 4d20 because you got. You have to start with 2, and you bought 2 extra ones.
I bought 2 extra, right?
Yeah.
And,
I got 1 because of your battle meditation. Nice. So you beat me by. Oh man, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's 5 successes, isn't it?
yeah, because my fighting is 3. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So you beat me by 4. So you have 4 momentum. You good in there. Wow. What do you want to do with your momentum?
The momentum spins, conflict or weapon effects? No.
Yes. Conflict momentum spends is what you're looking for here. So you could do extra. You could roll extra damage with it. You said you're going to spend 1 to trigger your second hit, right?
Yeah, I can one to trigger a secondary target.
Yep. So you have 3 more left. What do you want to do with that?
I'll just use 1 for bonus damage.
Okay.
And then I'll put 2 back in the pool.
Nice. So you got 2 in the pool now. Yeah, because you took 1 from there. Should be 2 in the momentum pool thing in total.
Taken his 3. We had 4, and I took the 3 away.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, ignore me. Fuck it. You're doing a way better job than I am.
I'm just making sure I'm doing this right.
Sorry. I'll shut the fuck up now.
I used 3 for the extra dice, and then I used 1 for my additional target.
What you use 1 from your pool, from what you rolled from the results.
Oh, my pool.
Yeah. So there you go. So you're rolling. What's your damage of your lightsaber?
Piercing 10? No.
Piercing 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. I think it says stress.
Stress 6?
Stress 6. There you go. So 6 damage. So you're rolling 7 dice on damage. Please roll a 7d6.
That's more than I can use the dice roller for.
There we go. All right. So
That's
that
a good
is that's 1, 2, 3 points of damage and 1 effect. So you go right through their armor. That's really hot garbage. Wow. Yeah. Do you want to? Can you
Can
spend?
I use a fate point to reroll damage?
Yeah. Any number of can't really reroll damage. Shit. So that's just. But you got hold on. You got 2 attacks. So roll damage the second time. Maybe the second one's gonna be better. There you go. So though it was 3 on the first one, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the second one. So 2 of the Stormtroopers are down. Get in. 2 more down. Then, I was looking to see. I think I get to go. Let's see here. Action order. Okay. Then Graf is going to go next. He turns and races for the entrance. So he disengages and runs outside. And what you can overhear, you guys don't need to make a roll for this, is the cantina. They're in the cantina. Jedi. Then one of you guys can go. Who'd like to go next?
Caldor can go, sure.
Okay, what's Cal doing?
He wants to create some general chaos here in the cantina.
Okay.
So he wants to either, light something on fire or, like with a Molotov cocktail or some kind of real disaster. He wants to really get this place jumping right now.
Okay.
So
what's he thinking? And thinking of Star Wars context, what are you thinking?
Yeah, like it's in Star Wars-y. Yeah. Because I'm just trying to think of what he can actually do.
What is it you want to do you want to create more? You're already in the dark right now.
No, so I know, and that's the thing. Well, he's trying to make it hard for them to find us. Like he wants everyone to. I don't know. We're trying to get out of here basically alive, and so
yeah. And I don't think you guys. No one in the back thus far has told you to come back here yet.
No, and I know that we don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So he's thinking like we've got to somehow create enough chaos to get out of here.
Sure. Yeah.
Why don't you shoot at the ceiling and maybe the
yeah, because he can't really see anything either. So he's
the
trying
debris
to
will maybe fall down.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Fire some shots up at the ceiling and try to cause a bit of maybe a cave in. Maybe he's trying to shoot it cause the building to collapse a bit.
Okay. You do have, I believe, grenade on your.
I do have grenades. That's right. Yeah, why don't I throw a grenade? Well, the problem is I don't want to. I'm not trying to kill innocent people. I'm trying more to create chaos than like death. What's mayhem? Not.
Fled.
What's that?
I thought everybody fled right before.
Oh, did they? Oh, well,
They're trying, but it's in the midst of sort of.
Okay,
yeah, some people would have taken it. Things went pretty south pretty quickly.
I'm thinking like I'm not too concerned about the value of the building. I wouldn't be the kind of person who would be, endangering the civilians. But as far as the building,
Might I suggest something?
Yeah, absolutely.
What about a minor action to ask Tanev, like, we need to go. What is going on?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, because I know that there's like.
We don't know what's going on. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So and
We need
Tanev,
to get out of here.
You've
What
got
is
that
going
display.
on?
You can see in the darkness what's going on out there as well too, and you've got an escape
Okay.
hatch back here that Mudov says is the way out. So
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Tanev, you can hear him. Cowls, and you can hear the sound of over his comm link, the sound of blaster fire and the distinctive sound of that your allies are back at it with their laser swords.
Yeah. Do I have time to respond right
Yes.
now? Or,
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah. So I'll just say, like, get out here. Come back here. I've got a way out.
Yeah, that's all I need. Okay, then if I have that information, because then I could try and throw one of my grenades, because I heard him call more people.
Yep.
So I could then throw one of my grenades towards the exit to try and like stop them from more people coming in.
And there definitely are more stormtroopers that are trying to come in. Are you trying to like collapse the door or something like that?
Yeah, like basic. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Let's do this. So, I mean, a couple ways you could do that. You could just spend a fortune point like what Will did last time and just create toss that thing over and create a truth in the scene that's just door blocked or like blocked by debris.
Oh, right. That's
or you
right.
can spend your action to try and do that.
Do we get one fortune point each per game? Is that how it works?
It normally refreshes when like something either really really great happens or you choose to fail something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, I have two of them left.
You have
Is that
two
what the
left
two
right
or
now,
three
yeah.
is? Yeah, I'll just use the point to make the truth.
Sure. Okay.
And
so
I'll also subtract one of my grenades. I'll say, yeah.
perfect.
see.
So tink 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 goes along and the the top part of it all kind of crashes down. There's still the stormtroopers are going. Oh yeah, I'll go with the stormtroopers now.
Yeah.
So Chael, you haven't gone yet.
No, I haven't.
So let's go with some stormtroopers. Well, actually, I get to go with stormtroopers first.
Yeah, that's fine.
So they're going to try and fire at you. I've got 11 threat right now. So why don't we take some of that down? We'll slow things down nice and easy here. And okay, we got 2, so I'm rolling 4 dice right now. We are at short range, which is not ideal for this thing. For their blasters. If I was using blaster carbines, it'd be even better. But I ain't. So difficulty is going to be, I believe, 3 here. Oh, and you got your you've actually got battle meditation active as well too, so that's increased by 2 more. So that
And when
means
does armor figure in
2,
for
4.
damage?
Armor affects damage.
Okay, I
Comes
just want
by,
to
yeah,
make sure.
and same thing with cover as well.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. I am rolling my attack here. Let's see. I got actually only 2 hits. So that's not enough. I needed 4 to succeed. So they're firing at you, and you're not reflecting it back, but like the battle meditation is they're firing where you're maybe like trailing your lightsaber out. So they're firing out where they think you are, but they can't see in the darkness. I've gone with one of my stormtrooper packs. Chael, what do you want to do?
So yeah, let's see. I think I'm gonna. Maybe he would probably follow suit with Drone and attack the same group.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be. Is that agility and fighting?
That is I believe agility and fighting, yeah, for melee.
And then I have
Let's see here.
focusing lightsaber, so that increases the
Yep.
crit range. Right?
Agility and fighting, and then, yeah, exactly. It increases the crit range.
Okay.
So you have 2 dice. You have 3 in the momentum pool. You could get 2 dice automatically from that. Don't go in with 4.
Yeah, why not? Because I'm liable to maybe get more momentum.
There's only 1 stormtrooper left in that group.
Oh, yeah. Well, so 1 die is just 1 momentum, right?
1 die is 1 momentum. Dice number 2 is 2, and dice number 3 is 3.
Yeah, let's go with just 1. So that'll be me rolling 3d20.
Okay, so go right ahead. Oh,
Got a 3.
you got 3. So that is your lightsaber fighting is a 3.
Yeah, my fighting is a 3 and agility
Okay,
is a 8.
so that's 2
why I did-
successes. I got to roll for their things. I got 2 successes. So that is a tie then. And where is it? Contested actions. Ties go to usually the actor. Opposed test. Outcome.
Oh,
I'm just checking here.
that Star Wars, A New Hope, that is, first launched or was released in theaters today,
Yes.
45 years ago.
No kidding.
That was 2.
Highly
Nice.
appropriate.
Let's see here. So both succeed. Compare the momentum generated. The higher momentum wins and achieves their goal, but loses 1. Loser discards all momentum. In case of a tie, the active character wins. Yeah. So that means you win. So
that
you
means
have
me.
no momentum
Okay.
left over, but you can draw from the momentum pool if you want to add extra damage or whatever. You could add extra 2 dice to it.
Okay, now, so the stress of my weapon is the base damage.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and then I get +2 from my battle meditation.
Oh, nice.
So that's an 8.
8 right now, yeah?
I mean, that's 8d6, right? Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. I think I'm good with that.
Okay, go ahead, roll.
Now,
So
let me-
8d6, and just remember on a 1 or a
I like
2, it counts as 1 or a 2.
roll.
5 or 6 counts as 1 plus an effect, if there's an effect that's triggered, and then 3 or 4 counts as nothing. 1,
wow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, what does it look like as you take the last stormtrooper down?
Well, you know, Drune had run in there and he's slashing with his 2, and Chael was holding back and just kind of watching. And he just moves in there, and it's like Toshiro Mifune,
Yep.
you know? Just brings that blade up, across the body.
Now, the stormtrooper
Slice.
falls down. Then it is, I believe, I've gone with that guy. Mudab looks at you, Tanev, and kind of his 2 eyes, kind of blink. This is very well. And he reaches his hand out to the terrarium, pulls the door down. He's like, "Come!" And the lizard that he was speaking to before crawls up on his shoulder, and he says, "This way." Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's the end of round 1, guys. We're on round 2. So, who would like to go first?
Is holding actions or anything a
No,
thing
because
in
you
this game?
just choose to take your action then.
Okay, yeah, right, because we're not doing initiatives or anything.
Yep.
I'm gonna, never mind. So wait,
And if you want to
wait and see what people
interrupt,
do.
what you do is you spend 2 momentum. Or you give me 2 threat.
Okay, I'll wait.
Yeah. So, and for this one, guys, do not feel the need. If this is Star Wars, jump in with your action. If someone has an idea, you'll be able to work it out with someone else. Otherwise, jump in with what you want to do.
Is moving an action, Kevin?
What's that?
Is a move an action?
Move is a minor action. Yes.
It is minor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be like, Cal, what the heck are you doing? Because he blew up the door.
Yep.
And I will hack the next.
The next
Stormtrooper.
stormtrooper. Yep. Okay, so you race over. There's only 1. Oh, there's 2 left.
That's
2 left
our
in
way
there.
out.
Okay. So I'm not
There's
spending any
2
threat to make theirs.
Two momentum in the pool.
Yep. 2 momentum in the pool.
You in the pool, brother.
But yeah, I can only spend 1 for the first dice.
But you could then spend, like you can split where you're getting momentum instant spends with threat as well. You can mix and match it. If you want to get 2 dice, you give me 1 threat and get rid of that. What's in the momentum pool?
Ah, yes. Okay, yeah, I will use up the momentum and give Kev a threat and roll 4 dice.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. So you race forward. Your lightsaber.
Can I give you 2 threat and leave 1 momentum in the pool in case I don't get enough momentum to do a second attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that. So there's one momentum in the pool and 1 extra threat.
Okay, you got it.
Attack.
Nice, bless you. Oh, that's not.
I did it, Dave.
That's both really good, but really bad. Holy smokes!
Yeah,
and
both at the same time.
So if you have a fortune point back, you may want to spend that because that's a whole lot of complications. 19 and 18 are both in the threat range right now, so I would be getting 4 threat from that.
I think I will use my fortune point to re-roll the dice.
Prudent play.
That's a good Jedi move right there.
Yeah.
Totally.
So go ahead and re-roll. Oh my god! So it's at 2 successes with 4, so I get 4 threat. I'm just going to dump it into there. As I'm planning something. All right, so you race in. That is enough to. I only rolled 1 success, so you got 1 net. You got 1 momentum right now.
Okay, then I will use that momentum to attack a second time.
You've got battle meditation. I have 0. You have 2 momentum. I forgot. The difficulty of attacking you because your battle meditation is still active is hard. So you have 2 right now.
Oh, okay, great. This will be the last round of battle meditation, though.
Okay.
So put it up the round before I jumped in.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll attack the first dude.
Okay.
So that is 66.
Yep.
And I'll use 1 momentum for extra damage.
Okay. So you're rolling 7d6. Here it comes. There's 2 actually, and there's 2 stormtroopers in that pack. Still left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is 1 stormtrooper left in that pack.
And then I'll use my the last momentum. I'll use as the second attack.
And go ahead and roll 6 damage on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does it look like as you cut the remaining 2 stormtroopers in the bar down?
I think there's a flirt. Anyone who's watching this on screen will be like, "Wow, a blue and a green lightsaber twirling at the same time," and you don't see the 2 different colors normally. Yeah. And it's like slices through 1 stormtrooper and then continues to swirl and slices through the second one.
Nice. I forgot to ask you. Like the illustration has those things. Is that the color of your lightsabers?
Yeah, one of them is mine. One of them is an ally's that I picked up and started using.
Nice. I mean, not nice for Drune, unfortunately, but all right. So wow, those are down. So you and Chael look at each other over the glow of your lightsabers. Your green and blue, and Chael's yellow. No, wait, your green lightsaber because you were counselor.
Technically, it would be green.
Yeah.
Technically.
So the 2 of you look at each other and kind of fits your skin as well. So that was Drune. I have no other bad guys left in the bar yet, but you can hear the sound of stormtroopers outside, which sounds an awful lot like a real full threat pool that I could use to make a bunch of new stormtroopers.
What are we doing?
And you can hear the howling of Graf. Get in there! Yeah, Drune, you still have a minor action if you like.
Yeah, I'll just ask what we're doing.
Okay.
Well, now that I can see that there's no more troopers in here, and I can say out loud, "Out the back!"
Okay. And Cal, you want to go as well?
Yeah, I can also run.
Yep.
I mean, I can't see well, but I guess
there's still
pretty lighted in there.
Yeah, this place has got like that bar lighting still too, though. So like, there's
it's
probably
not total pitch black.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just so you race back to where you saw Tanev and Nox head earlier. The door slides open, and you find once again. I think like the protocol droid that you scared Tanev, he spun around and ran to the other door. It suddenly slides open, and this scary-looking Bothan soldier comes in. And he's like, turns and is wobbling back, and then you race past him. Cal, you can make your way to the back, where you can see Mudab. He's deactivated his lightsaber, but there's this Ithorian with this big weird lizard with like two sets of eyes on it, perched on his shoulder, and there is an obvious like secret entrance or secret exit where part of the panel underneath one of the aquariums has slid aside and leads down. And Mudab says, "This way."
I'll turn to Calidor, and like that weird meme going around about cactuses and D&D players, I'll turn to Cal and just be like, "No time to explain. Just follow. He's with us."
Okay.
I might go to the like once Cal's there, I'll make my way up to Mudab and I'll maybe just like put an arm up to caution. I think I'd like to try to use I don't know if like the criminal mindset or the bounty hunter, but maybe the more the bounty hunter, having worked for the Imperials for so long. I wasn't in the room, but I know who's attacking us. I know what we're up against, and I suspect that we're going to have company on the outside too. That they've surrounded. They may have surrounded this place. So I'll ask him, like, is this an underground way or is this leading directly outside? I worry that they may have surrounded the building. We may have some challenge waiting for us.
There will be none in the initial. This is a power conduit, deactivated long ago by me. This will lead us to the scrapyard. There,
how clever. Very good.
Care will need to be taken, and then we must crest a scaffolding leading up to the platform.
All right.
As soon as we leave the conduit, things could get interesting.
That sounds ominous, but all right, it's a solid plan.
Okay. And what are you doing? Are you hopping in, Tanev, or are you...
I will, I don't think I'm going to be that great at like holding a line in case that happens, so I'll go in and start scouting ahead.
Okay. And then Chael, what are you doing?
I'm kind of bringing up the rear guard.
Okay.
Chael's very much the defender type in his mind.
Okay.
The protective type, so he's making sure everybody's getting in, and he'll be the last man in.
All right. So you and Drune, do you keep your lightsabers activated, or do you deactivate them now that the threat's over?
I was going to say, once I get in the room before I go in the hatch, I think he's going to deactivate his.
All right. How about you, Drune? When do you deactivate your lightsabers?
As soon as there's no threat.
Okay. And they're back concealed. Both of you guys have some cleverly concealed position where you keep your lightsabers. So both of you come back. We repeat the same thing. You see Mudab there as well, and then Tanev is standing near where this entrance is, leading down into a power conduit. Unless there's anything you guys wish to have happen in this scene, I think we can move down into
Scene of your death.
Conduit. Now,
cool.
I'm sure that those of you who love it, Chael. Yeah, that's great. I'm sure you're just expecting that something's going to go wrong in this conduit, and I mean, I don't know why you guys would think that. That's just complete.
Yeah, nothing could go wrong here.
No.
There's safety rails.
Tell me. Do you see the yellow? This means it's safe.
Yeah, yellow means it's safe, yo.
Oh no.
So, what do you guys tell me about the marching order in here, and how do you intend on? Okay, actually, let's talk about the process we're doing to get you back now. So there are what we're going to do is once again, you maybe remember we did the countdown before, and then we did that extended test to get you guys to the thing. We're doing something similar here, but you have a little bit of control over this. How fast you choose to make your way through this will dictate how risky the consequences are. So, if you choose to take your sweet fucking time going through this, well, then the resistance will be 4, which means it's going to take a long time before you, before you get some actual progress. There's a lot of sneaking here, looking around, but the upside to that is I only get 2 threat when you roll an 18, 19, or 20. For every point that you want to get that resistance down, I get 2 more threat. for
Whoa.
each of those things. So you can choose, and what the resistance is it acts just like armor when you're trying to like roll your effect for making your way along here. That makes sense?
So the resistance is 4, and then if we wanted to make it say a 5, you would get 2 additional threat.
No, if you want to make it say a 2, I would then get 6 threat when a resistance
okay.
when that's rolled.
Better now.
But it
I
means
got you,
that
Kevin.
when you're rolling effect, it means you're getting along a lot faster.
Right.
And in fact, let's not make it 2 threat. I get 2 threat when you roll the complication. Every point you put it down gives me 1 extra threat.
Okay.
2 is probably a little much. So, and then what you're doing is, when you're rolling effect, what you're doing is rolling 4 dice plus a bonus equal to the stat you happen to be using for that test. You roll that as damage, then we apply it to it. So right now, with a resistance of 4, that's going to be pretty fucking hard for you guys to get progress. There's too many of them. They're all over the place. But if you want to speed that up, and run the risk of running into them, honestly, more threat means more fun. Like Dave says, Darth Kev loves threat.
Oh, yes, he does.
So what are you thinking, guys? What's the progress here? And I'll let you choose this on an individual basis. So who's going to make the first roll for this? What do you think?
Andrew is.
Yeah, I'm out front, so I guess
Okay.
that makes sense.
So difficulty for this is going to be a 2. And then I think you've been mentioning a couple of times the criminal mindset truth. That would, I think, bump it down by 1. It's not the first time you've had to go through a bunch of like.
No, it's not.
No. So you get down here, you look back and forth this way.
That's what we call him, Sewer Stomper.
Wow, that hurts.
What?
Okay. So 2 dice. Well, what skill?
You tell
Maybe
me.
survival or stealth? Probably stealth.
Probably stealth. Yeah. So that would be.
That's better anyway. That's a 4.
I think that's. I think stealth is. Let's see here.
And then maybe for the attribute, coordination. I haven't used that before.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think normally it's agility, but I think this in this
that's
case.
fine too.
Let's double check here. Hold on.
Numerically, it's no different anyway.
Yeah. Oh, is it the same?
I've got the same for those 2.
Yeah. Let me
attributes.
double check here. Oh, you know what? I think I got it on the DM screen because the DM screen for this is awesome. Oh, we can do whatever combos we want. Let's coordination or agility. I mean, they're the same as you said, so it doesn't really matter. What it means with a 9, you get +1 to your effect. So you're rolling 5 dice for your effect. Now, what's the complication range here? Are you rolling against resistance 4 or less? How much would the risk is?
It'll be
I was
good.
going to say start off with nothing and see what happens. I'm kind of more like test the waters guy.
Those are absolute opposite suggestions, guys.
I know.
Chael's like, take care. They may be pursuing us, and Drew's like, go, 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 go.
Pretty much.
I didn't survive this long by just bounding into the thing I'm doing without paying attention. The whole caution was my whole thing before I walked in.
Okay.
So I will be slower and take the full 4 resistance.
Okay. So then you're rolling 2 dice right now against a target number of 13. What you want to give me any extra threat? You want to use any momentum?
No, I'm gonna just see how this goes. We've got a few tries at it, so
Go right ahead. So DC 13. So that is 3 successes because your stealth is a 4, right?
my stealth is a 4, correct?
Yep. So it's 3 successes. You get 1 momentum over that. So you can spend that just like you can in combat. I'm telling them, Anna. Hold on. You can roll an extra damage. You could roll 6 damage on this if you like.
Damage? I mean, I'm not really. I'm not causing. What am I causing damage to?
It's not damage. It's rolling the effect dice to try and measure your progress. Remember, because you went so cautiously, though, it's a 4 we're rolling against for resistance.
4 or lower.
Use the momentum. Just some extra damage.
Yeah, I gained 1, so I'll use it. That way we don't touch the pool.
So roll 6d6 then, please.
Yeah.
Let's see how much
I've
effect
gotta
you have
actually
here.
Write that one in.
There we go. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus the armor of 4, the resistance of 4 means you only got 1 out of the. Let me think here. It's 1 out of the 12 that you need.
I was wondering how many we needed.
So you are cautiously making your way along, and that things seem to be doing okay. You're making a little bit of progress, but not a huge amount. We then see a stormtrooper comes racing up to the to Lieutenant Graff, and says, "Sir, they've gone into the service conduits." And he grins, "Activate them." So, guys, at the end of each round now, you can hear, as you guys are sneaking along, there's a as things begin activating. And you're like, wait, what is that? Woodov says, "Oh, they seem to have found a workaround. This could prove shocking." So at the end of each round, guys, everyone will have to make an basically an acrobatics or athletics check or take damage as power is going to begin arcing across in here. So,
Wonderful.
who would like to go next? Tanev has gone once. Who would like to go next?
Cal. He's like, we gotta get the space out of here, and he is throwing all caution to the wind. He is gonna just book it full athletics or whatever, full run.
Okay, so what you could give me then is if you're reducing the resistance to a 0, that would give me 6 threat for each complication.
Wow.
If
Okay.
you roll a complication.
Yeah. If I roll a complication.
Exactly. All right, how many dice you rolling?
So I'm just roll 2 by default, right? We don't have any momentum, or we do have 1 momentum.
We have 1 momentum.
Yeah, I'll roll 3 then.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'll use the momentum. I'm already giving you. I don't need to give you threat. I'm giving you the promise of threat.
Exactly.
Roll 3
Illusion of
d20. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Come on. Oh, that
good.
is 2 successes. So you've got that is a success then.
Yeah.
So now you're rolling. And what did you use?
Like athletics, or what do you?
Yeah, athletics and brawn, or athletics and agility. Athletics and brawn probably. if you're
Probably
just
in
racing.
brawn, because he is just like,
Yep. What's
if
your
there's-
brawn?
10.
10. So you got +2. So you're rolling 6d6, and you got 1 momentum. You'll put that into effect as well.
No, I'll put the momentum back in the pool that I used.
Okay. So go ahead and roll
so how much?
6d6 there, Jeff.
66. Here we go.
Let's see here. That's 1. Oh, God. 2. All right. So you are now 3 out of 12 on the get out
Oh,
here.
my
You're racing
goodness.
your way through. Some of the power is arcing from one side to the other.
Your recklessness doesn't seem to be doing us much better, Cal.
Shale or Droon? Who's going next?
I don't know. I think that's 200% better if you look at the numbers.
You know what, Droon? Don't need it out of you.
How much momentum was that, Jeff, that you put back in?
1.
Just 1. I just have 1.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, yeah.
Go ahead, Drone. Because I'm in
Okay.
the rear.
I think June follows Cal's. He's like, yeah, this is working.
Okay. Are you booking
So,
full on too? You're dropping down to resistance to 0?
So don't say you're as stupid as me
I
until
don't
you're
think
doing this
quite
thing quite as
reckless.
stupidly.
I don't think he's quite as reckless as Cal because he's been having to. Yeah, so we'll go with resistance of 1.
Resistance of 1. Okay, so I get 5 points of threat for each complication.
Yeah, I'm sure to give you some of that.
Now, what are you doing with the next thing?
Athletics.
yeah.
He's got a 3 in athletics and a 10 in brawn.
Okay, so 13 or less you're rolling. You got 2 dice. You want to spend that momentum?
Yeah, I'll spend the momentum for a third dice.
Okay.
And I'll give you 2 threat for a 4th dice.
Nice. Okay, here we go. Go right ahead. Nat 20, baby! Yes! Oh, and an 18. That's 10 threat.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I not interrupt here?
Okay, give me to kick butt and use fortune points, and I'm all out of fortune points.
Well, see, I have an ability where I can spend my fortune point to give you a fortune point.
Yeah. So maybe you're about to race along and trigger some shit, and Chael's like, wait, no. So, do you want to re-roll that, Ben?
If Chael's allowing me to use his fortune point through his ability, and I think the prudent guy, Master Yoda, would tell me at this point.
Annis calls bullshit on this teamwork. No.
Hey, I didn't write this character sheet.
Oh, yes! Look at that.
Nice.
It's four successes, 5 threats still. So Daddy gets some new threat. But you got 4 successes. You got 2 momentum from this one already. Droon, your brawn is what? It's pretty high too, right?
I have 10 brawn.
Yeah.
10 brawn, so you're already rolling 5 dice from that. You got, hold on. No, you're rolling 6 dice already. 6 dice for the effect, and you got 2 momentum. What do you want to spend that momentum on?
I'll spend 1 momentum for an extra damage dice.
Okay, and then 1 back of the pool?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're rolling 7 dice with resistance of 2. Come on. Nice. Oh, resistance of 1. Sorry, resistance of 1. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 effect. I can't count. All right. So look at this. That was... Thanks
That was
to
huge.
Drew. Oh, 7 minus the 1. Sorry. Yeah, resistance of 1. Oh, it's all down to Chael. Can you get out of here before the pulse of power comes down?
That's
You can get us out of here, but it's going to cost us some threats.
Yeah. Chael, what he was planning on doing was kind of using his Jedi Force abilities to kind of sense that ebb and flow of the energy
Okay.
so that we could avoid any complications from it.
Okay.
That's kind of what I was planning on doing.
Okay.
Sounds like really cautious.
Yeah, so I think, well, let's figure out his approach first here. So that to me seems like, what is it? Here, Chael.
He's thinking about that. those power
Insight.
conduit things.
Yeah,
Insight?
like insight and use
Okay.
force.
Okay.
Does that sound
That's
right?
fine. Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, so you're sort of in coordination with everyone, and I mean, you do this sort of on the way in as well too. So this is it definitely fits with your like wait, in where, and this feeds into how you spent the force point as well too, because
Right,
you spent the force
exactly.
point to be like wait, and then there was like an arc of power that ran across in
Right.
front of Droon.
He sensed that was coming.
Yep. So let's see if you can speed up. So then, that's what you're using as your approach. How aggressive are you being on this?
Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 momentum, I know, so I have 3 dice.
Okay. Then, what do you want the resistance to be? It's currently 4.
Which means I need 4 successes.
You need 5 successes to get. You would need a total of 7 successes to get out of here before the first pulse comes through.
All right, so I will give you. So
Well,
I will
you don't give me
reduce
anything.
it.
All this does, Will, is just it affects how much threat I get if you roll
Right.
18, 19, or 20. So it's a,
Oh, let's go all the way.
yeah, that's what we want to hear.
No
All right.
guts, no gout.
So we're getting 6 threat from each complication, but it's 0 resistance.
3d6 or 3d20.
Yep.
Come on.
There's that.
I got 2
Complication,
successes.
but that's 2 successes. So you did succeed. Now roll 4d6, and there's 1 momentum in the pool still, it looks like. Oh, you used that, didn't you?
No, that's after I used it.
Oh,
I
it's
think
after
we
you
had
use
two from.
Okay, so
drones.
you could use that one to add damage to this, right, or to effect to this. You're currently rolling 4 for your effect.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll 5.
Okay, you got it. So let's see if you can get yourselves out of here, guys. Big money, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. You guys pull yourself out into the yard when the first like wave of electricity runs down, and like Zorch's behind. Moodob's lizard kind of like scurries around his neck, and Moodob says, "It was close." Now, guys, let's go to the junkyard.
Nobody told me I was going to have to go to the junkyard.
And oh, what did I do here? Move you down. Here we go. All right. Same thing, guys, except for one small change.
Oh boy.
I need to bring this threat way the F down here. So let's get rid of, let's do 9. You guys have pulled yourselves out, and Moodob says, it's this way across. And you can hear something. It sounds kind of like a very, very small rocket kind of going off. Bear with me one moment while I get my token together here. Make sure you guys can see. Make sure you guys cannot edit. I don't want anybody who's dropping my my trooper down. Here we go. No editing that. All right, guys. And what you see is hello? There we go. All right. I think Chael has the highest, what do you call it? We're drawing a blank on this. Insight. Nope. Who's got the highest insight here? Chael's got 8.
Mine's only an 8.
It was 7.
7.
No,
Maybe
Chael,
you
it's
are the
you.
highest.
It is me.
Yeah, you're like,
Drum
wait.
roll.
And what you can see,
Oh, good lord.
3 groups of 3 jet troopers. So, they're flying over, and, sir, we see them. They're in the junkyard. Guys. So, move the junkyard. Let me tell you what the junkyard. One of the things you can do, FYI, in the junkyard is you can create a truth is normally, what is it here? Create a truth is normally 2. You can create a truth that is a hazard to give you basically a benefit to damage for 1 in here, because there's a shit ton of stuff to knock over onto people or knock into people or have a, you know, an old generator explode or whatever. Both sides can take advantage of this. So,
And that's momentum, right?
you spend momentum on that, yeah. And since you guys got through the thing as well too, let's have everyone get a fate, or what do you call it, a fortune point as well.
Oh,
Sweet.
Honestly, this is it's Star Wars. We should really be calling those force points.
I know.
We totally should.
Low-hanging fruit apparently is very hard to see. All right, so then, guys, one of you gets to go first. Who wants to go first? These guys are all at medium range right now, up in the air, as you can see in the illustration.
Kev, can the force fielders do like the move object type thing?
Yes.
As like throw a giant barrel or something like that at the stormtroopers to try and knock them out of the sky?
So you can try that, and unless you've got a specific force of ability that will allow you to do it easily. What you more can do is move something to have it collapse on them.
Okay.
And I think what I'll say is the amount of stress damage. Let's say it does 3 for every difficulty you want to put into it.
So are they flying around in the air?
Yeah, they're flying around, and it's as you see in the illustration before I covered it all up. You can picture there's just shit piled up on everywhere and like hanging across and whatever. There's lots of opportunity for you to like knock stuff or have it fall on them. You can easily have, you know, a tower of trash go over and try and hit these guys if that's what you'd like to do.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I throw? If I throw a lightsaber, is that it doesn't come back, right? It's not like
unless you have the ability to. There is one talent that allows you to throw it and have it come back.
I don't think I have that.
Okay.
No.
You could choose to make an action later and then bring it back to you, but not unless you've got that specific technique or talent trained. Then no.
Okay.
But there again, so here's the way it would work, Dave. Is that like you're currently what your lightsabers do? What 6 stress?
Yeah.
So. If you want to try and collapse this thing down onto people, what I'd probably say is that it would have a momentum spend or a weapon effect, I should say, of area. So you would need to spend, you need to roll effects to have it trigger, like a 5 or a 6 on your effect. But what the difficulty would be is every 1 point of difficulty you're rolling against adds like the size of the target. So it'd be add to the stress you're doing. So if you want to do a 6-point damage as you're collapsing something, you know, moderately big, that would be a difficulty 2. If you want something super fucking heavy to go down, that's gonna be difficulty 4, but it'll do 12 points or 12 stress damage to start.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Why not? Let's do it. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I don't know which direction we're going. So I'm just hoping I don't lose my lightsaber.
Okay. Or what are you doing? You're throwing your lightsaber, or are you going to use the force to try and move the thing over?
I'm going to throw my lightsaber.
Okay, so that's a different thing. Then that'll just be, let's see here. It'll be fighting. I don't think you get the specialization of lightsabers because they're normally, unless you're trained in that talent, it's not normally how you use them. You can, if you want, you could use a minor action to try and make an athletics check to like scamper up, right?
And chop something down.
Yeah.
Or do like the Jedi leap where you like leap and flip and you land like super far away.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. So
And
as
then just use my lightsaber to chop something to try and
so the first, so the move to sort of leap up there, let's set that as a difficulty 2. What do you call it? Use force thing, and I think do you use willpower for yours?
Use force is a 3, and my willpower is a 9.
Okay, so it's a 12 or less. Go ahead and build your pool. Tell me if I'm getting any threat.
Oh, you're down below 20 threat again?
I know it's ridiculous.
I'll.
That's how we got in this situation, Dave.
No, Joe, I think we were close to 40. I had like 50 red dice the first time we played Conan over the gaming marathon. I used almost all of them in building up the first momentum pool. Do you remember that, Jeff?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay, so then I will. This is still my attack, right?
This is your minor action to get up into melee to be able to.
Oh, my actually got from melee. Okay, so then I'll just do the 2 dice, and I'll take a 3rd dice, so 1 threat.
1 threat, you got it. Okay. Go right ahead. Oh my god. All right, so
I try to scamper up, and I slip and stumble in the.
Well, here's the thing. Here's something I love about the 2D20 systems, and I think we take advantage of this here. Is you get your the idea of failing forward is baked into all of these games. So it is way cooler for you to do this and have some. Here's the difficulty: is that you get yourself up there, but you didn't put some thought into where you're going to land. So there is a potential threat of you landing and taking some damage up here, but you get yourself up, you leap into the pack of these guys. They're ready. So it's a contested roll. Drew, you go ahead. I'm just rolling my flat. Oh, I just lost some threat. I rolled a nat 20 on something. I've got 2 successes on mine. Tell me how many dice I'm getting. You're making a agility and fighting check with your lightsabers right now.
Yeah, so my agility's a 9, my lightsaber's a 3, and I will use this is the attack?
This is the attack, yeah.
Yeah. So on this I want to roll 4 dice.
Okay, so I'm getting
3 more?
yeah, 3 more.
Okay.
Okay. So you leap up there, your 2 lightsabers flare to life. Look at that! More threat for me. So it's 3 successes though. I only rolled 2. You have 1 momentum. I can't imagine what you're going to spend that on.
Well, there isn't an additional target, right?
Yeah. Each of these guys is a pack of 3.
Oh, okay. So then I will use the momentum to attack 2 targets.
Okay, go right ahead.
Do 66.
66, yeah, and it ignores their armor. Let's see, first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's awesome. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at this. So you get up there, and 2 stormtroopers down. Their jetpacks spiral out of control and slam somewhere in there. Now we do damage for you. So. Because you did not think about where you were going to land.
No, that's okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm starting with 4. I'm going to spend some threat just to make this a little more interesting here. And to link it. Let's see here. It's 1, 2. Let's do this. I'll spend 2 extra threat. So here we go. You take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it penetrates 4. So ignore 4 points of armor and take 5 points of stress.
Ignore 4 points of armor? That's all my armor.
Oh, it's okay. So then Drew lands hard from his. Then next thing would be, I would go, unless you guys give me 2 threat.
Is that the red or the blue?
That's the red. The red.
Yeah, so, okay.
Yeah. Anyone want to give me threat, or am I going next?
I don't want to.
Yeah, that means that stormtroopers will get a chance to attack you guys.
You guys want to jump in there? Hit them out.
All right, fine. You can have 2 threat. I'll shoot. I mean, Cal's been wanting to shoot some stormtroopers since we started.
There you go.
What are you doing, Cal?
Right. I'm gonna whip out my. What do I have? I have some kind of a rifle.
Yep, blaster rifle, I believe.
Rifle. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So I'm going to take out my blaster rifle and try to pot shot some of these stormtroopers.
Okay, so these guys are at medium range right now, which means difficulty's a 1.
Okay. So that means I need 1 success?
That means you only need 1 success to get a hit, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Then, and we have no momentum.
0.
Nope.
I will give you threat for 1 more d20, though.
Okay.
So I rolled 3 of them then.
Okay.
Slash roll. Whoops. Roll 3 d20. All right, here we go.
And what's your difficulty?
My handgun. My blaster rifle.
It should be under your skills. It'll be fighting.
Blasters is a 4.
Okay.
And my coordination or agility for this?
It's a coordination, I believe, for range attacks.
Okay, so it's 14 is my target.
Nice. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Come on. That is 1, 2, 3 successes. You get 2 momentum right now. What do you want to do?
And how does that work? I can hit an extra target for how many momentum?
For 2, actually. Secondary target is 2 momentum.
Yeah, I'm going to hit 2 targets.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. So you start firing up there. What's the stress damage of your rifle?
6.
6. Oh, 6 as well. Go ahead and roll 6 dice then. 66.
So roll. Come on, good roll.
Let's check here.
It's not bad.
Let's see here. So that is 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. But their armor applies against you this. What's a blaster rifle got? Medium range. Oh, it's got vicious. Oh, that's if you do a salvo. Vicious. If you empty your. So what a salvo is if you empty the clip, and you have to spend a minor action to reload. You could trigger an ability called vicious, which is every effect adds 1 extra damage.
Oh.
Would you have done that? I mean, it doesn't affect
Yeah,
difficulty.
I mean, he would have known how that gun works. So, yeah,
Yep.
he would have done that. He
Okay,
would
so that's
have
actually
emptied that
then
clip. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage from that first hit. And
Nice.
their armor is a 2, so that's actually one of the guys. I also use this one. One of them is down. Pow, and rolls
Beautiful.
damage to the second one.
All right, here we go. Second damage.
Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay, that was
5,
worth
6,
the strat.
7, 8, 9. Yeah. Look at that.
Light him up, Cal.
So yeah, you just unload Cal, and then you can spend your minor action, drop out the cartridge, put a new one in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, amazing. Now, either I go, guys, with my stormtroopers, or one of you give me 2 threat, and you go next. Anybody going?
I mean, even honestly though, I've got short range blaster pistols, so
Sure. All it
I
means
think
is that
maybe
the
I'll-
difficulty goes up by 1, or you could move in to short range, be right underneath him, and shoot him.
yeah. Too bad I
Move is
can't.
minor action.
Yeah, that's true. I wish I could like hide or something instead, because I've got some really fun little tricks I can play if they don't know where I am. But they are aware.
Tonight, the role of doorman will be played by Andrew.
Just kidding, John. We love you and miss you.
Oh,
No,
Yeah,
I'll
deserves
pass.
a full
I'll pass this round. It's okay.
Okay, so
I
then
don't want to
thought-
add more threat.
All right. So I'm going
Then we're gonna
with
shoot- There's more of them to shoot us.
yeah. Chael, you want to go?
yeah. I'm trying to decide if I want to kind of try and do what Droom did, or if I want to pull out my blaster pistol. Let's.
What do you think?
I mean, it's the same number for me, regardless, weapon-wise.
The benefit of the
Let's,
lightsaber is it's the piercing ability.
Yeah.
That it ignores
Okay, so
armor.
yeah, let's try and pull the same stunt Droom did.
Chael sighs.
Yeah, he's
Only-
just like,
only with-
damn it.
Better effect, not get yourself hurt, all that other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you race forward. So what you need first is a what do we say? It was a use force
Athletics?
of 2
Oh.
to do the Jedi leap thing.
So yeah, use force with what? Agility or
No, because you use a force is either willpower. What are the other 2 ones? Insight or
reason? Please let it be reason.
I used willpower.
Yeah, I mean, reason. The way that you've been using your powers, you've been describing
Yeah.
it as more of a cerebral approach. So you're
Yeah,
maybe trying
he's
to
doing that.
actually calculate your arc this time.
So yeah, so that's 14.
Why do you need to do that kind of stuff? Jump right in.
So you have 0 in momentum right now. You want to start loading me up with some more threat? Let me make it easier.
Yeah, if I give you 1 threat, that gives me 1 momentum, right?
Yep. There we go.
Okay,
guys.
so yeah, let's do
I
that.
just feel bad. Look how
So that'll
small
give me-
that number is. That bar is barely full.
Well, let's go with 3d20.
3d20. Okay, target number 2. That is
Ooh.
1. 2. What's your use force? Is it 3 or 4?
So it's a 3 plus the 11, so it's a 14. So that's
Nice. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. You have 2 momentum from this, so you easily throw yourself up there.
Get up there.
Anything? Let's see here. What could you can put that right in the momentum pool and then make use of that in your attack.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just do that first. So 2
Okay.
into the pool, right?
You got it.
And
So
then,
then your green lightsaber is illuminated.
mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
Stress 6, piercing 10.
Oh, we got to attack
vicious.
first here.
So attack would be 3 plus. We said that's is that a brawn or an agility?
Agility plus fighting.
Yeah. So that's 11.
Okay, so it's an 11. If you're spending momentum, you get 1 extra dice for 1. You also have fate, force points as well too. If you guys want to spend those force points, you can get 2 auto successes by spending 1.
I'm going to hold on to that because somebody else may need their bacon pulled out of the fire. But I will spend 1 momentum, so
Okay,
I
so
have
that's
3d20.
3. And then do you
on
want to
this
give me
roll.
1 threat and take the extra momentum and roll another one? Roll 4 dice.
I think 3 is sufficient.
Okay.
It was like, give me some threat.
Okay.
my.
There you go. Nat 20, baby.
Oh no!
All right, so that is what was your total for fighting and agility?
Oh yeah, it was only 13, I think.
Shit.
Or
So
no, excuse me.
Oh, I gotta
11,
roll. Hold on.
so I got one success.
I got to roll. Okay, one success, and I actually rolled 2 on mine. So the stormtroopers will, unless you want to spend a fortune point and re-roll, stormtroopers got 2 successes on theirs, which means they'll actually be able to do damage to you. What are you thinking?
Hell, let's spend it. He's a Jedi. I mean, a Jedi's life is sacrifice. So yeah, let's try that one more time with feeling.
Here we go. Come on, big money.
He focuses himself.
1, 2.
There we go.
Oh, so you've tied them, but ties go to the actor, which means you hit. Go ahead and roll 6 dice. Zoom. And you got that 1 extra momentum, so you could, I guess, spend that on damage if you'd like.
Let's leave that there in case somebody else needs it.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Again, very much the guardian.
Come on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage. Excellent. So another, you leap up, 1 more of their number. Goes down, and then you land safely because you didn't turf it the way that Drin did. All right, then Tanev, last chance for you to spend.
Oh yeah, oh hell, all right. I'm not gonna be showing up here. So yeah, I've got the blaster pistol.
Yep.
So I will just pew pew.
Anna solidly agrees with your proposal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sheepers.
Okay.
Someone's ready for vacation. All right, sweetie. Good girl. All right, so you're rolling 2 dice right now. Do you want to give me any? There's 1 momentum in the pool, and you can give me 3.
I'll use the momentum.
Okay.
And it's 10 minutes in the session. I will use a force point. Because
Hell
why
yeah.
the hell not?
Okay.
I may regret that later, but hey.
All right, so you got
Good day, my friend.
All right, so now I'm up to.
Are you
3?
moving whatsoever, or are you staying where you are?
Oh yeah, I should probably move with the rest of them. So
Okay. So you race in. The reason that matters is because you've already got 1 momentum right now. Because by spending the force point, so now you're rolling 2 dice. If you're taking momentum from the pool, you could also roll an extra dice. So you could roll 3, and anything you roll on your coordination fighting is just gravy at this point.
yeah, I think I'll steal the momentum.
Okay.
Yep.
So rolling 3 dice. So go ahead and roll against your coordination and fighting.
Coordination. Okay, so fighting is 3. Coordination is 9.
Nice, 12 or less.
Yes.
Yeah.
3d20.
You approve?
Hey!
Nice.
Look at that. 1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4 successes. You have 5 momentum currently.
Yeah.
Extra target.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can spend 2 to get an extra target.
No, I really.
Now, here, let me
really
tell you.
wish they were unaware.
Here's a trick, guys. Extra target's great. If you just spend it on extra damage, and your choice as to whether, every extra attack, they get to apply their armor to it. These are squads, so every 5 points of damage you do in these guys, it takes out another stormtrooper. However,
Extra damage really helps.
Yeah, and there's 2 really badly injured, so you
Yeah.
you could
I think we'll do the extra damage instead of extra targets.
Well, it doesn't go across. It depends how badly you want to take out. Like, if you want to take out 1 squad, that's great. If you want to do 2 targets, they do get to apply their armor, but one of those squads is looking pretty fucked up, and the other one's only got a couple of points left in it.
Yeah, you're right. So we'll try to trick shot this and do.
Does that make sense, Andrew? So like what that decision is?
So we just gained 5 momentum.
Yep.
We're proposing that I use 2 of them.
Yep.
So that I can spread the shots out between, like, gain an additional target.
Secondary target. Yep, you got it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you could have 3. You could put that into extra damage, maybe like 2 on one and 1 on the other one.
Yeah.
Or 1 on each and save 1.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Keep it.
Or can I put them in the pool?
Yeah, you can put all 3
You
in
can
the
put all
pool.
3 in the pool if you want
Yep.
to.
I'll do the 2 to get additional target, and I'll put the 3 in the pool, so we have them for the next.
And what's the damage of your blaster pistol?
Blaster pistol is it's the stress quality, right?
Yes, stress. Yeah.
So stress 5.
5. Okay.
So here's where you're rolling 5d6 though, and you have to get how many successes to exceed their armor cap?
2. They have an armor of 2.
Okay.
So you're losing 2 successes to it automatically on it.
Oh, okay. So if I were to use 3 of those momentum, I have to use 2 momentum to gain 1 die.
No. It's 1 for 1.
No, we're not correct that.
1 for 1. So like you could have
so I
one
could
rolling
just-
7,
okay.
one rolling 6 if you like.
So screw it. I'll take 2 of those momentum.
Okay.
So I'm rolling
There you
7 dice.
7 dice in your first shot. Yeah.
And 6 on your second.
So 7d6.
And all right, spread between the 2.
Okay. Oh, Dinah.
that's a
So this
lot
is
of
only the
6s.
first one. That is
Damn it.
1,
Damn
2,
it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 1 down. Now roll 6d6, please. Oh, unless you're keeping the momentum. I'm assuming you're spending all the momentum available. Try and thin their numbers before they attack.
Unless there's objections.
Do it. No, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
I am going to run a game for you, Andrew, of the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soulbound game, because that one actually has a mechanic where if you have consent of everyone to use it, it does one thing, but if you don't have the consent, it has another effect. It's pretty cool. 1, 2, so let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. So Tanev, you race forward and you're firing back and forth. You guys have cleared out 2 squads of stormtroopers before they ever got to act. Now it's my turn. So I have a squad of only 2 left, which means I'm rolling 3 dice to start with. I'll spend
they've
some
got a pretty
threat.
significant threat pool.
I got a lot
use,
of
though.
threat, but I can only ever roll 5 dice though. Like you can't get more than 5 dice regardless of how much you got. So I am limited in that sense. All right, these guys are going to open fire on Drew. You're the one who had to fail forward, so I think they're going to open fire on you again.
Yeah.
So they are at, and they're going to pull back to medium range again, so they're at ideal range. I have a difficulty, so target number is a 1. Oh my god, nat 20. So I just bled away 4 threat. I rolled nat 20s, but then I did get 1, 2, 3 hits on you. So I got 2 momentum. I'll roll in chat for you. As much as I really want to roll my Star Trek dice, just so you can see it. So that is their rifles do 5. No, blaster. Yeah, 5.
So
Plus
I've
2.
got armor 3.
Right. So you're going to subtract however many effects I've got, or how much damage I do. You're just going to subtract 3 from it. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I do. So whatever's in excess of your armor, you just take that as stress.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's fired in, and now you do not have the deflection talent, right? I think it's Chael does.
Not.
Okay. I don't think we added it to your sheet, Chael, but remember I gave you guys XP a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, because we had 2 at first, and then we got 2 more, I think.
Yeah. So if you want,
So,
Drew,
yeah,
if you want
he's got
to what he calls to, if you think you would have spent that on that, that's such a classic Jedi thing. Let's see here.
Well, we had points to spend.
Yeah, you had XP to spend.
Yeah, we had a total of 4 overall, 2 from the first and 2 from the second.
And what? Let's see here. The way the deflection works is.
I've got it pulled up.
You have an ignited lightsaber, and so when you were targeted by an attack, you can make an insight plus fighting lightsaber check against a difficulty of 1 as a reaction, modified by the range of the shooter as if you had a medium range weapon. So they're at an ideal range. You're rolling against 1. You need to beat my 3. You want to do that?
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Okay.
So my reaction.
Your reaction is so everyone has a reaction they can use.
Yeah. So it's, what did you say it was?
So it's going to be your agility plus...
No, insight.
Oh, insight. Insight plus fighting.
Okay, so insight is 7.
Okay.
My fighting is 3.
Okay.
And I'm rolling 2 dice.
And you're rolling 2 dice right now, yeah. And you can take momentum just like any other pool. Give me threat if you'd like. You need to beat, basically, you have a difficulty right now of 1. You need to beat my, you need to roll 2, no, you need to roll 3 successes on this.
Okay. So did I just take that 2 points? Or just possibly negating that?
It is possibly negating it.
Okay,
and
because I already
if you generate 2 momentum, you can have them hit with the attack.
Okay, so I will use that momentum from the pool.
Okay.
Okay.
That gives me a 3 dice.
Yep.
And I'll give you 2 threat to roll 4.
Nice. Okay.
Oh!
Oh, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, where's that 4 threat coming back? Thanks for that.
Wait. You know what? It's the end of the session. I have used my my force point for a reroll.
Okay, go ahead.
Seems like I'm doing that a lot today.
That's okay, go ahead.
Drew having to
Come on.
trust the
There you go.
force.
1,
There you
2,
go.
3, 4, 5. Oh no, your insight is not that high. So that's 4 successes, which means you've rolled your 3. The difficulty 1, 3 on top of that. You beat me. Now you can give me 2 threat if you'd like to get 2 momentum to then reflect the attack back on them.
Yes, let's do that.
Go ahead and roll 5 points of damage, please. Or 5 dice of damage.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit. So another, there we go. One of them fires at you. You like casually swipe with one of your lightsabers and it reflects it back up. Another one is down. And that brings us to the end of the session, guys. We're going to have to leave it in medias res, which is great because I know George loves his Star Wars, so George couldn't make it tonight. This means something to look forward to after the vacation. You guys can see your fellow Jedi come running back in, and maybe we'll see the Star Wars version of John's character as well, too, because he's been so busy with work that he hasn't been able to meet us. So then with that, guys, let's go back to the main screen here. Good job, Drew. For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for part 3 of our, I guess, impromptu Star Wars war story. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding this session, I mean, there really isn't a version of this game per se, but I mean, if you have questions about the 2D20 system, please feel free to, or you know, what the set of rules are that we're using, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. You can also find a link down below to the Dungeon Music Discord server, where we have channels dedicated to this game. Not for this game, not this campaign. We have for most of the other campaigns we run on the channel, as well as a bunch of other great channels. There's a ton of great people over there, ton of great conversations. You are more than welcome to join us over there. In addition, there is a link down below to something called Heroes Save Villages. That's a charity fundraising campaign we run on the channel. It benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, a really terrific organization active in over 130 countries, benefiting over 80,000 orphan and abandoned children, including ongoing relief efforts in Ukraine and the surrounding countries. At the time of recording, the Ukraine conflict is still going on. In addition, there is a link down below to our, every $25 Canadian that you donate through that link, all money of which goes directly to SOS Children's Villages International. None of it goes to the channel or any other middleman, it just goes to help those kids. For every $25, you get one chance to win the grand prize or one of the other great prizes in our next charity raffle. There are a ton of prizes available. I will just say the first 3 big ones. Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse has very generously donated a bunch of prizes for us, including first prize is going to be a Platinum Edition Wild Beyond the Witchlight product. It's like $500 US when it's new. You also have a copy. I mean, this is a new copy you'd be getting. It's fresh from the factory, the Goblins factory, as it were. Second prize is a gold edition Absalon City of Lost Omens for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. You can find a link to somewhere on the channel. Actually, I've got unboxing of that. So if you want to see the full contents, hands down the very best City product, City box set I have ever seen. And the final product is our third prize is a copy of their brand new Silver Edition Finsman's Guide to Dragons. Another amazing product. You can find a link down below to Beetle and Grimm's. I've got that down there. If I don't, I'll add that in. But you can also find yeah, you can see the contents. There's tons of other places that have done unboxings of all those things, but amazing products, and we thank our friends at Beetle and Grimm's for their continued support of this charity initiative. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games, the preeminent supplier of out-of-print gaming products. Right now they're having their spring sale, which is almost over, but they have huge savings on a wide variety of things. I have unfortunately cleared them out of their Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader RPG stuff. Yes, I really wanted to read that over the break. But they have tons of other great stuff, and they have this amazing... The reason I was able to do that is because of their amazing wish list or want list feature. There's a game that's out of print that you want to pick up, and they don't have it in stock, and their stock is incredible. You can put it on a want list, and they'll let you know when it comes in. You'll get an email, and then you can hastily go over there and try and snag it before some other person wants to grab it. And the prices on the stuff, for some of the older print stuff, it is expensive, but it is consistent and usually less than what you see on eBay. So great. We thank them for their continued support as well. Last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart crew members, the heroes in a galaxy far, far away. So Jeffrey, Andrew, Will, and Dave, thank you so much for joining us back in a galaxy far, far away. We'll be back. For those listening contemporaneous to this, I am going on vacation starting tomorrow. So the channel will be on hiatus. We'll have no games until the week of June 6th. June 8th is our first session back, June 8th, 2022. In the interim, I won't be doing anything, but there are a ton of other great creators in the Dungeon Musings community. You can find a bunch of that stuff on the other streamers and other podcast channels, so feel free to go over there. We also have an amazing back catalog of a bunch of games. Our Night Below campaign is in the 130s or 140s at this point. Our Legacy of the Crystal Shard campaign is in the 80s, and there's a bunch of other great sessions. So if you do just want to stick around and find some more older content, you can certainly find that here on the channel. Otherwise, I will say a huge thank you once again to our stalwart players, and for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us back in a galaxy far, far away with a game that does not exist. We'll be back again soon, and until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles in a galaxy far, far away. Will our heroes make it safely back to the ship without running into any... I mean, there's a lot of threat. Boy, that could buy a couple of Inquisitors, I suppose. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, happy gaming, and may the Force be with you.
See ya.